Hello, guys. It's Open Reality here. I've got an important topic this time. This is becoming a growing issue for the past since the dawn of social media. What am I talking about? It's our phones, our screens. Um, it encourages us to stay in our homes. It encourages us to look on something to cater to our fear of going outside. It isolates us. It is antisocial in every sense of the word. We've grown accustomed to it for the past 20, 30 years now. And it's grown very apparent now in this present day that people would rather hide behind a screen than go outside anymore. And yes, the great fake demic didn't help, and I will call it that. And I will say the spider bite only killed people. It didn't do anything. These are all things that that society, that Big Brother wants us to believe is actually okay, but it's not. It's an idol. Yes, it can be a very wonderful tool. It can be very helpful. I'm using a phone right now to record my videos and upload them to YouTube. Um, It's laundry day today, so you probably can hear the laundry going on in the background. But it's becoming more apparent and very negatively so. Um, it, it it doesn't do anything for us. I mean, there are things where they're encouraging you to, of all things, play on your stupid phone games and get paid through cryptocurrency, which is another farce, another Trojan horse virus where you lose all your money. And I'm sure eventually I'll come across people in the comments that will try and tell me where to go and where to stick it, and I'll promptly ignore them because I don't engage in mindless chatter. Um, but the when it comes to the truth, people don't want to hear the truth. Know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Even in the Bible, Jesus more or less mentioned that it's better to go out and be bold and brave and courageous instead of staying inside because there's a lion prowling outside. Okay, I mean, yes, there are things out there, but God is going to protect us. That's what he's getting at in that whole passage. It doesn't matter the verse, it doesn't matter what it says. The point is, God is protecting us. That's what it's implying there. And when people would rather hide behind a screen and do all these things behind a screen, I have no connection, no attachment to a screen. I can't share the gospel to a screen. I can share the gospel best in person so you can hear me in person. But anymore, I can't even go outside anymore because I see more people burying their head in their phones than just enjoying the day. That's how sad we have become as a society. We'd rather cradle our phones looking like an absolute dumb person, an absolute ignoramus, just with our head buried in our phone, not even looking at anyone around us, not even looking at the world around us. We just, we've given into society. We've let society win. When we bury our heads in our phones and we're not even able to enjoy the world around us. Since when has phones commanded so much of us? Since we decided to give in to social media, since we decided to put our white flags up and decide to ignore the world around us and bury our heads in our phones. Yeah, I use my phone too, and yeah, there's truth in what I'm saying to you guys. What's ringing to me as well. But don't you guys see that this is a problem? Don't you see that God Himself said, "There are no other idols before me." And it is not beside me or with me. That's against that. No gods to take God's place. That's what God is saying. All sin is idolatry. Yes, there are 10 commandments and there are 10 variations of our decisions of sin that God has recorded in the Bible. And they can all be categorized in those 10 fashions, in those 10 places, but it's all idolatry. It's all a sin that's taking God's place. It's what, even from the Garden of Eden, it stemmed from the one decision to take God's place. The one decision that Eve and Adam, who was with Eve, did. They listened to Satan and they ate of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They ignored God completely. They were blown away by the desire of the enticing nature of sin. I'm not the first person to say something like that, and I probably won't be the last. But in these days and ages, in this day and age, that's going to be much more prevalent and much more a problem. So, if you care to look around, whenever you see me outside, talk to me. Hopefully I'll be able to talk to you. But, I mean, I would encourage you to. It's a leap of faith, right? It's a leap of faith to actually trust someone. We people just don't know what to put their trust in, so they put their trust in the one thing that appears to be the most neutral, which is a screen. You can't have any harm in a screen, right? Well, yes and no. Excuse me. There's a game that I like to play on the smartphone. It's kind of a parallel to society. It's called ZombTube. ZOMB Tube. All one word. And it starts with the guy watching TV and getting infected by a technological parasite of sorts and turns into a zombie with a TV screen for a head. It's kind of an interesting take on things. And there's one survivor that won't give in to the whole thing and fighting the social media phenomenon, the pandemic that is social media. And that's what it's more or less showing through a game, making it fun and enjoyable. But everybody is giving into this whole thing, this mass hysteria of staying behind a screen, where we believe the lies and the rumors. But if we were to actually go outside our door and actually talk to someone, you'd see a whole entirely different thing that is opposite of what the screen tells you. But the screen is nothing but lies. And people would rather believe lies over truth. That's the gist of what I'm saying here. Again, I'm not trying to make long videos, but that's all I came to say. I know that you guys see me in probably the same clothing throughout my videos. I have 5 days worth of clean clothes, and on the 4th day I do laundry. And I have no need for more than that. I'm trying to travel as light as possible. And that's kind of in concordance with what the Bible was saying when he told the apostles or the disciples to travel 2 sets of clothing and don't even have a coin purse, because that's going to be provided for you. Or have a coin purse. Anyways, don't take too much. Don't be too attached to this stuff, is what was more or less being implied there. All right, I'm gonna pray, and I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, and I'll see you next time. All right, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day you set before me. Thank you for this opportunity, for this ministry, Father. Thank you for all that you've done for us, Father. And work in the hearts of those who come across these videos, Father. In your name, I praise you, Father. Amen.